Hello, my friends. Today is the 32nd day of the Omer, the Midah of Netzach Sheba Hod. And we spoke before about Hod as gratitude and humility that brings a radiance, a shine, because when we really recognize that everything's from Hashem through gratitude and through humility, that we become imbued with some of Hashem's light and then we shine from it. And it's not an arrogant, selfish light and, hey, look at me, I'm so great. But it's more like just this deep acknowledgement that God is the source of life and the potency and the inspiration and the strength we get from that. We talked about Hod as kind of like the reset button. If you're in a really hard situation and you're falling or you've fallen, and like, what else are you going to do? And you can have the awareness or the inclination or program yourself somehow to find what to be grateful about and to be grateful for about all the little details that awaken a sense of gratitude emotionally. And that emotion is an expansion of consciousness. And it evokes a sense of humility. And there's an expansion of consciousness in that can bring us out of the constricted consciousness of what happens when things are going difficult. When you're in survival mode, when the traumatic patterning is activated and things are really hard, and you can find gratitude, you are basically reaching up for the light because you're turning on your own emotional state of, hey, there's something positive here in reality. I'm going to plug into it and I'm going to let go of my possibly self-absorbed sense of, oh my gosh, things are so horrible, and connect to the fact that, you know what, God's here with me. I liken it to the person who's drowning and someone hands like an air hose and you breathe it in. It's like, oh, wow. And so there's a way that Hod can lift us out of the darkness. We get into a constricted place at Tzimtzum, and gratitude and humility, it's like pulls us out. The Midah of Netzach Sheba Hod is so important in that situation, because to be able to persevere and stay plugged into your values and your determination and your sense of, I'm going to overcome this even when you're in a difficult situation. And those are the qualities of Netzach, of values, of clarity, of this is who I am, and I'm not going to let my values go. I'm going to get through this. And sometimes it can turn on the power of Hod. But Netzach Sheba Hod has this other superpower, which is that sometimes we're going up and we're doing great and things are good. And it's very easy to have that expansive sense of self of like, yeah, everything's good. Look at me. I did it all good. I'm succeeding. And there's kind of an ego expansion thing. And we know that ego expansion is not necessarily the way we want to live life. And we know that, there's even a pasuk that says, Anochi omeid benchem and ben Hashem. Like, the ego stands between us and God. It's an obstacle. And so we are always in a state of Ratzov V'Shov. Whether it's extreme or subtle, we are moving in expansion towards closeness, towards illumination, towards a sense of success and positivity. And we also have we also go down. We have a fall. We have a constriction. Life is full of that. It's a pasuk also, the Chayot Ratzov V'Shov. Vitality, the aliveness, the sense of connection that comes from the source of life is going and coming, expanding and contracting. And Netzach is this quality that lets us, Netzach Sheba Hod, is this quality of always being connected to gratitude. Nitzchi is eternality. And so if our gratitude and our sense of humility has an eternity to it, if we are consistent about it, if we're committed to it, if it's our value and we're expressing over and over again, we train and condition ourselves to express this value of humility and gratitude, to stay in the place of humility and gratitude, then we're less likely to go into that place of expanded arrogance from which we can fall so hard. So Netzach Sheba Hod, Hod in general, is that quality that takes our Ratzov V'Shov, our going up and going down, our rising and falling, and it smooths out the waves because we stay clear. We stay clear in our perspective about where it's all coming from, where it's all going to. We know that it's from beyond us and for beyond us. We're here to serve the source of life and to serve life in general. And so Netzach Sheba Hod should be a beautiful day. And tomorrow is Lag BaOmer. It's a big one. Take care. Bye-bye.